Hello everyone, we're going to keep it short and simple and straight to the point. We got a 2017 F-250 King Ranch with the diesel. It is setting a P204C code, I believe it is, and basically what it's doing is it is causing the vehicle to go into a speed limited mode over time. This has been a tricky issue for me to figure out. This code has been very intermittent. And the problem is you never know when it's going to happen. You never know when it's going to give you, 50 miles until speed limited. So starting with pinpoint diagnostics first, we replaced the DEF pump module. And after replacing that, we had a leak at the pressure line. So we went ahead and replaced the line and the injector. And the problem persisted. So I was getting pretty frustrated, felt bad about, all the money being spent on those parts and not fixing the problem. So I concluded that there has to be a wiring issue somewhere, and that would explain the intermittent issue that this vehicle is having. So in an effort to try to help you viewers out and save you from spending the money that I did on parts that unfortunately did not fix the problem, I wanted to let you know what I found here. So this is the passenger side of the vehicle, obviously. Here's the frame, here's your DPF. And if you look right up here on this frame rail, you will see this wiring harness. Now, I've already moved the harness around, so it's not in its original location. But this harness was originally resting on the frame, like so. As you can see, that contact has rubbed away the insulation and it was shorting to ground, and eventually the corrosion built up in that wire there and now has caused an open circuit / high resistance. So I am pretty sure that is the problem, and I believe it was a problem all along, unfortunately. But I mean, the good news is we've replaced the reductant pump, line, and injector, so now we don't have to worry about those for a while. Now I just got to get up in there and repair those wires. So if you have a 6.7 Power Stroke with a P204C code, I believe it is, the correct code will be in the title of the video. Check this first, because I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot more of these. I don't know why Ford didn't put more insulation around that wiring there. And over time, it just starts to rest on the frame and eventually rub-a-dub-dub, short to the ground, and corrosion builds up, and then you get an open circuit. So anyway, thought I'd share that with you guys. Hopefully it saves you some time and some money and some headache. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. I'll see you next time.
So I thought I would also include some photos here in case any of you guys have had this issue. Basically, this is where the problem's at, what I found, and then how I went about addressing it was I just cut the corroded area out of the wire, stripped it back a little bit here, as you can see, and then I soldered it back together with heat shrink as well to keep moisture out. Put some electrical tape on it to seal it up nice and keep it intact, and then lastly I took some thick rubber hose here and zip tied it to the harness to basically prevent this from happening again. Hope you found this helpful and it saved you some money.